Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Do new photos of the Russian jetliner wreckage prove that a bomb was indeed used? Now, we're going to show you some photos that appear to be the result of shrapnel punching its way out from the inside of the plane. Doors reveal pockmarks on the inside, which could be evidence of shrapnel. Russian media has noted that there are holes in the plane parts with the edges curved inside out. Now, this is, of course, further evidence suggesting that the crash was the result of a bomb planted by ISIS militants. This is what the U.S. and European security sources are saying, that this is, ISIS has planted this bomb. Now, Russia and Egypt have yet to tie this crash to terrorism, even though ISIS-linked militants immediately took credit for it. But that has not stopped warmonger NEOCON John Bolton to salivate over the thought of Russian retaliation.
But if it turns out that ISIS is responsible for downing this plane, that is the single biggest mistake they have ever made, because Putin now will retaliate. And he won't mess around like President Obama has done. It will be, I think, extraordinarily massive.
Now, Bolton also suggested that the U.S. has not been trying very hard with airstrikes against ISIS, and that it would be an embarrassing contrast if Russia does what it's capable of doing now. He also said he thinks Putin is going to act on his own and that he doesn't think he's going to ask anyone's permission. So, of course, we're just trying to goad Putin into attacking. Now, U.S. intelligence officials are also of the belief that a bomb took down the plane, and they're touting the notion that someone on the inside could have smuggled an explosive device onto the plane. An official said intelligence suggests an assist from someone at the airport, because apparently the airport has been known to have lax security. The UK actually voiced some concerns about Sharm el-Sheikh airport security almost a year ago. So again, they have no evidence of this. This is just the intel that they're receiving. But according to an airport employee, the UK complained about lax security a year ago. They said that we should have done more. The security could have been improved by putting another scanner outside and updating the others. So basically what we're seeing is the rollout for the TSA for everyone, which is, of course, contrived security theater, because the borders are wide open. Any terrorist who wants to attack Europe just has to walk in. So just get there by foot. Now, Piers Morgan, of course, is sounding the alarms and saying that ISIS is now going to nuke the U.S. if Obama doesn't respond. He says, by blowing 244 civilians to pieces on a flight from a popular Egyptian tourist destination, ISIS is sending a very clear message that it can and will kill any of us at any time and in as big a number as possible. But what exactly is President Obama waiting for before he gets serious about ISIS? A shopping mall being destroyed or a nuclear bomb wiping out an American city? Now, Piers Morgan and the corporate media are hysterically blaring the war sirens, demanding the U.S. get more involved in the battle to take down Syria. Kurt Nimmo points out in this article how these things, they're largely baseless terror warnings, always seem to crop up around the holidays and anniversaries, and they serve to further advertise for the terror industry and the military-industrial complex, or as he calls it now, the military intelligence industrial complex. So now, while the U.S. officials are coming out saying, oh my goodness, it's ISIS, President Obama has been largely silent. And now a source is saying that that could possibly be because the Muslim Brotherhood has been involved, which could be a very embarrassing link to Washington if that claim is proven to have any validity. And this comes from the DC Whispers website, which is known for its access to insider sources. Now, they're saying part of the administration's hesitation to make any public statements regarding the Russian airline tragedy is based on concerns that there's a Muslim Brotherhood connection and that measures are being taken right now by administration officials to make certain that no such connection exists. And if it does, it will not become part of the investigation. And of course, you'll recall in 2014, it emerged that the Department of Homeland Security was actually maintaining a hands-off list of individuals with terrorist ties to the Muslim Brotherhood, allowing them unfettered entrance into the United States.
UK intelligence officials announced Wednesday morning that in all likelihood a bomb causing the downing of Metrojet Flight 9268, which broke apart in midair after departing from Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. The resulting crash killed all 224 people on board. Responding to claims from senior UK and US officials that there is significant evidence that the plane was downed by a bomb on board, former ambassador to the UN and arch-NEOCON John Bolton said,
Putin now will retaliate, and he won't mess around like President Obama has done. It will be, I think, extraordinarily massive. He will probably beef up his air assets in the new Latakia Air Base. And when they're ready, I think there will be punishing retribution.
Prime Minister David Cameron's office said in a statement, as more information has come to light, we have become concerned that the plane may well have been brought down by an explosive device. U.S. officials have also touted the notion that someone on the inside could have smuggled an explosive device onto the plane. The officials said this airport has lax security. It's known for that. But there is intelligence suggesting an assist from someone at the airport. With the Obama administration remaining tight-lipped on speculation surrounding what caused the downing of Metrojet Flight 9268, one source suggests a Muslim Brotherhood link could be the reason behind the silence. British Prime Minister David Cameron has been vocal in asserting that a bomb on board was a likely cause for the plane crash, moving to suspend all flights from Sharm el-Sheikh, but President Barack Obama has refused to explicitly comment on the cause of the disaster. That could be due to concerns that the Muslim Brotherhood, which has enjoyed close ties with the administration in the past, is responsible for the terror attack, reports the DC Whispers website. One DC Whispers source went so far as to suggest part of the Obama administration's hesitation to make public statements regarding the Russian airline tragedy is based upon concerns there is a Muslim Brotherhood connection and that measures are being taken by administration officials to make certain no such connection, if in fact it exists, will become part of the investigation, reports DC Whispers, known for their access to inside sources. In 2014, it emerged that the Department of Homeland Security maintains a hands-off list of individuals with terrorist ties, allowing them unfettered entrance to the United States. Muslim Brotherhood members with ties to terrorism who traveled through Minneapolis Airport, New York's JFK Airport, and Dulles Airport in April 2012 were handed port courtesies, with the State Department telling the DHS to ensure the men not be pulled into secondary upon arrival at a point of entry. Last year, retired U.S. Air Force General Tom McInerney also made the explosive claim that there were at least 10 or 15 Muslim Brotherhood sympathizers working for the State Department.
Look, the Middle East is coming apart with this administration's policy. Look at Libya. We should never have gone into Libya. Gaddafi was on our side. Look at Egypt. Morsi is now going after the Muslim Brotherhood and the radical Islamists, and we've got Muslim Brotherhood in the U.S. government today. And so look at what's going on in Syria.
Who from the Muslim Brotherhood is in the U.S. government right now?
Who?
Yes.
I haven't got their names exactly, but there's a list of them, at least 10 or 15 of them.
In February this year, 14 individuals with ties to the Muslim Brotherhood visited the White House and met directly with President Obama. Meanwhile, Russia and Egypt are still refusing to acknowledge that the disaster was a terrorist attack, despite an abundance of evidence suggesting the plane blew up in midair after a sudden explosion. John Bound for Infowars.com.
And it's that type of behavior that spurred me to do the research to develop a true nutraceutical formula that was designed to smooth out and help children focus. All of our children are hit with modern mind control. Television, music, fast food, GMOs, sugars, you name it. Young humans have not yet developed their nervous system and are being hammered daily by globalist concoctions. It's no wonder they can't focus and calm down and then are put on dangerous psychotropic drugs. Working with my team, we set out to find the best formula with the highest quality ingredients that children would actually like and take. We worked with the leading manufacturer in nutritional supplements that are safe for children to bring you the most affordable and powerful powerful calming formula out there. Introducing Child Ease with herbs and calming extracts like chamomile and lemon balm and essential nutrients that taste great. Obtain your Child Ease today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's Child Ease exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com.